Hi, I'm Dave Scott. I'm here in Boulder, Colorado. We had a really great weekend, 22 inches of snow. It set a record for February. Everyone's kind of going stir crazy because we had reasonably good weather, 100-mile-an-hour winds before that. Actually, the weather here in Boulder is good. I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about detraining and deconditioning. What happens if you miss 8 to 10 days of training? Can you rebound? And what happens if you just cut back, and cut back a lot? Can you maintain a high level of fitness? If you miss 8 to 10 days of training, lots of bad things can happen. Your capillary density drops, your stroke volume, amount of blood that you pump per beat, that drops. Your ability to sustain your lactate threshold, that drops. VO2 drops, in other words, your higher end capacity drops. A lot of decline physiologically, and if you're sedentary, totally sedentary or bedridden, we see those drops even more dramatic. Now, if you cut back, and let's use a real example. Let's say you've been strength training 3 days a week and you cut back to 1, but you still keep the intensity up, and you've been exercising twice per week per discipline, and you cut back to 1, but that day that you exercise is at high intensity, close to your lactate threshold when you're doing your swim, bike, run, and near fatigue on your strength exercises. Lots of studies have shown that you can maintain a very, very high level of fitness. In fact, in 8 to 10 days, a lot of people will not see a decline. I know anecdotally that a lot of endurance athletes will find that their power outputs will actually go up with a little bit of rest, even though it may not be qualified as actual rest in your training program. 8 to 10 days off, not a good idea, but if you're on vacation or if you're traveling, and you know that you are going to anticipate a lower slack time, just keep your intensity high.